Meet Dave. Dave's been working at his company for 25 years, but has just decided to retire. But all his experience and expertise will be lost to the company he's given so much of his time for. Just what's he going to do? Meet Sue. This is Dave's replacement. Sue's gonna follow Dave around for a couple of weeks, watch how he works, learn from his example, and try to pick up all his great work practices learned throughout the years of trying, practicing, and succeeding on the job. Everyone seems to have an apprentice these days. Batman has Robin, Superman has Lois, Ben even has Jerry. So if it's such a good way to learn, why don't we learn this way in class?
Well, now we can, with the cognitive apprenticeship approach. There are 6 methods to teaching with the cognitive apprenticeship approach. These are modeling, coaching, scaffolding, articulation, reflection, and finally, exploration. With modeling, the teacher first shows the kids how to do it right. What difficulties are there in the task? What are the goals with the exercise? What methods work best? The students observe and see how to do it right. And then, it's up to the students to start using what they've learned in the modeling section. But they don't have to be perfect first time, because the teacher will be coaching them through the whole time, giving feedback, hints and tips and reminders of the model. Coaching is what the cognitive apprenticeship model is all about, and runs right through the entire learning process.
While a word of encouragement is great to have, sometimes we need to get some extra support as well. Anytime the teacher helps the student along in solving the problem by providing resources or hints, we call this scaffolding. To scaffold correctly, the teacher must be aware of his or her students' abilities at the task, so that as students become more confident, the scaffolding can be removed. So that the students are able to fully understand the more abstract nature of the material they are learning, the cognitive apprentice model lays out 3 additional stages to further cement the learning process. In the articulation stage, the learner is asked to discuss what they've learned and about their decision-making process up to that point, in order to make the learner aware of his own cognitive development. Next, in the reflection stage, students are then required to reflect upon their own work by comparing their own problem-solving processes with those of an expert or another student. And, ultimately, an internal model of expertise. Finally, the students are able to explore the topic at hand to a wider extent and to set and discover new challenges for themselves. This stage shows students that an important part of learning lies in reaching beyond what is already known, and that, with a superior level of knowledge, comes a greater freedom to discover new things. So, by giving students a clear model to work from, great support and a little help along the way, and then asking them to reflect and articulate about their experiences learning, students will be ready to explore the world on their own terms.
Created using powtoons.